We're good? I got 7 o'clock. The July 28th meeting of the Mayor and Council will come to order at 7 p.m. The meeting is being broadcast on channels 34 and 43 and the Township's YouTube channel, the Township of Fairfield, Essex. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mayor, notice of this meeting is in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the laws of 1975, and has been given by posting a notice of the scheduled dates and changing the meeting time of all the conference and regular meetings of the Mayor and Council of the Township of Fairfield on the bulletin board in the municipal building and in the office of the municipal clerk, and by serving their notice thereof to the Star Ledger and Progress newspapers on December 26, 2024.
Please call the roll, Denise.
Councilman McGlynn.
Here.
Councilman Cifelli.
Here.
Councilman LaForgia.
Here.
Council President Campisi.
Here.
Mayor Calise.
Here. Okay, public comment on agenda items. Anyone wishing to comment on tonight's agenda specifically, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, we'll close that portion. For communications and the police department, I know the chief's going to speak a little later. Library Board, Jamie McDonald is unanimously voted to become our new library director. She's been doing a great job. She's been with us 6 years, and everybody loves her, and I just wanted to let everyone know that we do have a new director now, and everything is going as usual. Not a beat was missed. So if you need any more information, please go to the library website, because they have so many different programs running that I couldn't very well sit here and explain it. There's just, they really do a great job. On another note, I want to just talk a little bit, because we're going to talk about the budget tonight. I want to talk about our taxes. And we're fortunate that after all the calculations are figured out for 2025 between the school taxes, the county taxes, and Fairfield's taxes, the average home should see a reduction this year in $476.43 in their total tax bill. And I really can't say that I'm happier than anybody else about that. It's just a terrific thing. That's for the average assessed value of $537.88. And it has a lot to do with the work we do to try and keep everything to a minimum. We usually always raise the rate if we have to, but at a lower rate than the current inflation rate, and it happened again. So I'm very happy about that. That's really all I have tonight. Council President Campisi.
Thank you, Mayor. So I got one thing for the Municipal Alliance. We're going to have movie night again at the park. It's going to be September 13th at 6 o'clock. So please keep looking on the website, Community Pass, to register, and next steps on that. Environmental Commission, I have nothing to report.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Peter. Councilman LaForgia.
Mayor, Planning Board had no meeting, so we're have no report on that. And the recreation, the camp is finishing up this week. We had a very, very successful, fun-filled camp season. So congratulations and thank you to the entire staff, counselors, the whole recreation department crew. They did an amazing job with camp this year. In baseball, we had, let me get the correct. We had the freshman girls and junior boys both won in their leagues, and we had an award ceremony with them at our last meeting. And we had the 2025 Adult Fairfield Softball team. They won the sponsored by Allegiance Insurance. They won their league championship. Moving on, Mayor, for the fall, we have 600 children signed up and registered for the 4 programs. Cheering has 124, football has 133, soccer has 320,
Wow.
and field hockey has 17. But there's teams, I mean, numbers of teams will be worked out. The drafting is all done and everything. Program practice will be starting next month. So
Great, love to see it.
600 children will be in the program
Yeah.
for the fall.
Terrific to see that kind of interest. That's great.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And we did finish up and go through the Little League our first year with Little League. And we're gonna meet again with the coaches and the other towns that we're involved with and do a reevaluation of what was good and what was bad and how it went as far as being in the official Little League program.
Yeah, well, I heard good things.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And that's it. That's my report tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman McGlynn?
Okay, since our last meeting, the volunteer fire department responded to 40 calls. Some of those calls included things like early on the morning of 7/21, the department responded to Skyline Auto Auction for multiple vehicles on fire. Throughout the month, we responded to multiple carbon monoxide alarms, fire alarms, and wires being down. They also worked with fire prevention to cut down on commercial properties having multiple false alarms. And 4 firefighters attended a 16-hour operation level course on swiftwater rescue, increasing the number of firefighters trained to operate in emergencies, including flash flooding. So that's my report.
Thank you, Michael. Councilman Cifelli?
Just a couple of little things here. Estimated tax bills are out and due August 1st with a grace period to August the 10th before interest accrues. Water bills are out and due by August 1st. If you did not receive a tax bill or a water bill, contact the tax office. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Okay, I need a motion to approve the June 23rd regular and executive meeting minutes.
So moved.
Council President Campese,
Second.
Councilman McGlynn.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
No vote.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay, I have a couple of appointments tonight. We're appointing Jenna Bozios as Recreation Commissioner to fill the unexpired term of Melissa Agostini. The term will end 12/31/2027. I'd just like to say thank you to Melissa. She was a great asset to Rec. Due to demands of her job, her time is now a little more limited, so it's a little bit more difficult for her to do that, but she was really a great asset. She knew what she was doing. She played sports at a high level, and it was really a shame to lose her, but I think we've equaled her with Jenna. She's great too. Okay, we have some police department appointments. Appointment of Carmelo Caramana as probationary police officer, effective July 28th, 2025. We have appointment of Paul Schnackenberg as police dispatcher, effective July 29th, 2025. And we have the appointment of Michael Sikorsky as SLEO 2 officer. Okay, I guess at this point, we'll ask,
Mayor, I need,
I did them together.
Okay, fine. Just checking.
Yeah,
Mayor, excuse me, but I need a vote on that, on the 3.
okay. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, we have Councilman LaForgia, Council President Campese.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay. Will Officer Caramana come up with your family, Chief? Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, Mayor and Council, again, for your support of the police department and everything we do relative to our personnel. So tonight, I want to introduce the public to our newest officer, Carmelo Caramana. Now, from a transparency standpoint, my name is Mana, his name is Caramana, and to our knowledge, we're not related. But in the old country, you don't know how things were, so possibly we were. But Officer Caramana grew up in Bergen County. In September 2024, he began his college studies at Montclair State University in the area of justice studies. It was shortly after that when he spoke with retired Patterson police officer and current Fairfield SLEO 3 officer, Carmine Pelosi, about coming to the Fairfield Police Department as a SLEO 2 officer. Because I hold such high regard of Carmine Pelosi's recommendation, we interviewed Carmelo and unanimously felt he was a mature young man and would be a great SLEO 2 officer. He was enrolled as a SLEO 2 in the Bergen County Police Academy Basic Recruit Class of number 134 in January of 2025. Now, while I will not reveal any details about Carmelo's first week, which is the orientation week, let's just say he had a rough, very rough week. But he persevered and endured and excelled at the police academy. While Carmelo was still in the academy and we were considering appointing him to a full-time position, the command staff visited the academy to speak with Carmelo's class advisors to see what they felt. They told us he was doing an excellent job and they felt he would make a great police officer. But what really convinced me was the story they told me relating to something he did while at the academy, which reflected his commitment to loyalty, teamwork, and friendship. Now, one of Carmelo's friends was starting the academy on a Saturday, okay? And given the fact that Carmelo had an experience during that first week of orientation, he wanted to make sure his friend did not go through the same thing that he did. So he did everything possible to prepare his friend for that day, which is designed to really wear on recruits. Not only did Carmelo do that, he, on his day off that Saturday, stood at the Bergen County Police Academy, writing the rules and regulations as a homework assignment for all the recruits, just to be sure that he was there in the event his friend needed more guidance or more assistance. To me, we can teach everything about being a police officer. We can teach them how to write reports. We can teach them what to look for as a criminal. What I can't teach is intrinsic values, stuff like loyalty and teamwork and recognizing friendship. That's something we can't teach. So given the fact that we looked at Carmelo and he had these traits, we absolutely feel he will make a fantastic Fairfield police officer. So at this time, I would like you guys to come up and join while Mayor Galise does the swearing in of Carmelo.
While they're doing it.
Okay, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Carmelo Caramana,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
to support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and the governments established in the United States
and in this state under the authority of the people,
and in this state under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of the office of police officer.
and justify perform all the duties of the office police officer.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Right there. Okay, thank you. You want to say something?
Yep. I want to say thank you to Mayor and Council. Really, really honest people. I had a meeting with them and really great guys, girls. I want to say thank you to the chief, Chief Manna. You know, helped me a lot during the process. Very genuine guy. I want to say thank you to my family. Helped me a lot through the academy. You know, my mom cooked me a lot of meals and did iron my clothes. Did a lot of stuff for me. And I can't be, honestly, a happier place. You know, I love the department. All the guys are great. The girls are great. So I just want to say thank you, everyone.
And one thing I forgot to mention, he is fluent in Italian, understands it, and speaks it, so we're a great addition. You guys want the pictures?
Yeah, with Mayor.
Come here.
Get the chief in here too?
You want to move the podium, Gary?
No, the podium's hiding a lot, so let's keep the podium right where it is. I'm an honest chief. If I could just have one more minute, and I wanted to do this publicly. Last mayor and council meeting, I did not have the opportunity to attend a ceremony at the VFW because I was here at the council meeting about personnel matters. But I'd be remiss if I wasn't to say how proud I actually am of Officer Sean McCormick, who received the VFW Public Servant Police Officer of the Year Award. And how prestigious that actually is that 200 other VFWs throughout the state were able to nominate someone for that position. And ultimately, our Sean McCormick received the award. So it's a testament to the quality of people that work here in Fairfield who give of themselves. Now, Sean is a retired Army person and had military deployments overseas. But I could tell you, he's been a police officer for about 11 years with us, and he is a great officer. So congratulations to Sean.
Okay. Now, from here on in, it gets pretty,
Is everybody staying? That's the cue, Mike.
yeah, we won't hold it against you.
Good night, guys. Good night, John. Good night, guys.
So long, guys.
Is anybody staying?
He's actually has to start working right now.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night now. Good night.
Okay. That brings us to number 8, public hearing and adoption of the 2025 municipal budget. Ordinance 2025-20. It's an ordinance to exceed municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. Can I have a motion?
Motion?
Second.
We have Councilman LaForgia, Council President Campisi.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campisi.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay. Denise, you have something to read?
We need a motion to close and then an adoption on the ordinance.
We didn't get there yet, I don't think.
Well, we need the adoption for the ordinance.
Oh, that's for that ordinance 20, that's a second reading, or?
Correct, that's a second
Okay.
reading.
So anyone wishing, can we have a motion to open to the public?
So moved.
Second.
Council President Campisi, Councilman Cifelli.
Council President Campisi.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Anyone wishing to speak on ordinance 2025-20, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, do I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
Who's that? Cifelli and McGlynn.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campisi.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay, may I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-20?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second.
Councilman Cifelli.
Councilman McGlynn,
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli,
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia,
Aye.
Council President Campese,
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay, resolution to be read by budget by title. Read budget by title.
Okay.
Denise?
Mayor, this is the time fixed for the public hearing on the 2025 municipal budget. The budget was approved by the governing body on June 23rd, 2025, was advertised as required by law together with notice of hearing for this time. I have a resolution regarding the reading of the budget by title only. Whereas NJSA 48:4-8 as amended provides that the budget shall be read in full at the public hearing, or it may be read by its title only if, at least 1 week prior to the date of the hearing, a complete copy of the approved budget shall be made available for public inspection, and B, shall be available for each person request. And now therefore be resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Fairfield that it is hereby declared that the conditions of NJSA 40A:4-8 as amended set forth in subsection 1A and 1B have been met, and therefore the budget for the 2025 year shall be read by title only.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move its adoption.
We vote on this?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Do I have a motion to adopt?
Councilman Cifelli, I made a motion.
Okay,
I need a
second?
Second.
Second.
Council President Campese?
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Resolution is adopted. Before opening this hearing, I wish to outline the procedure. Each person desiring to be heard will rise and give his or her name and address before speaking. I will recognize one speaker at a time in order of rising as nearly as I can determine. Address all questions to the chair. Where necessary, they will be referred to individual members of the governing body or municipal officials. Questions must be confined solely to the municipal budget before us. School or county matters are not proper subjects of this hearing and cannot be discussed or answered here tonight. I now declare open the public hearing for the 2025 municipal budget. Observing no further applicants for the floor, I will entertain a motion to close the hearing.
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second.
Council President Campese.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye.
Mayor, I request that the clerk be instructed to read Section 2, the adopting resolution, for the budget.
The clerk will read the resolution.
Be it resolved by the council members of the Township of Fairfield, County of Essex, that the budget herein before set forth is hereby adopted and shall constitute an appropriation for the purposes set of the sums therein set forth as appropriation and authorization of the amount of $16,960,359.55 for municipal purposes. $320,711 for open space, recreation, farmland, historic preservation trust fund levy, and $1,347,006 is the minimum library tax.
I offer the foregoing resolution and move its adoption.
Second.
Clerk will call the roll.
Councilman Cifelli,
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn,
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia,
Aye.
Council President Campese,
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. All right. We have second reading and adoption of ordinance number 2025-17, a bond ordinance providing an appropriation of $1 million for various capital improvements and purposes for and by the Township of Fairfield in the County of Essex, New Jersey, and authorizing the issuance of $950,000 in bonds or notes of the Township for financing part of the appropriation. May I have a motion to open to the public?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second.
Councilman Cifelli.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Anyone wishing to speak on ordinance 2025-17, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close to the public?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn,
Second.
Councilman Cifelli.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-17?
So moved.
Council President Campese,
Second.
Councilman Cifelli.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Ordinance 2025-17 is adopted. Okay, ordinance 2025-18, it's an ordinance of the Township of Fairfield, Essex County, New Jersey, amending Chapter 10, Building and Housing of the Township Code. May I have a motion to open to the public?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn.
Second.
Council President Campese.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Anyone wishing to speak on ordinance 2025-18, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close for the public?
So moved.
Councilman Cifelli,
Second.
Councilman McGlynn.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-18?
Second.
Councilman President Campese, Councilman LaForgia.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. 2025-18 is adopted. Okay. Ordinance 2025-19. It's an ordinance of the Township of Fairfield, Essex County, New Jersey, creating a new chapter, 8.14, Retail Electronic Smoking Device and Psychoactive Substance Establishments of the Township Code. May I have a motion to open to the public?
So moved.
That would be Councilman Cifelli.
Second.
Councilman McGlynn.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Anyone wishing to be heard, please step forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing no one, may I have a motion to close to the public?
So moved.
Council President Campese.
Second.
Councilman Cifelli.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. May I have a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-19?
So moved.
Councilman McGlynn.
Second.
Councilman Cifelli.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Ordinance 2025-19 is adopted. We have an introduction of ordinance 2025-21. It's an ordinance of the Township of Fairfield, Essex County, New Jersey, amending Chapter 14, Fire Prevention of the Township Code. Motion to introduce,
So moved.
Council President Campese,
Second.
Councilman McGlynn.
Council President Campese.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Second reading?
August 18th.
Okay. Now we go to the consent agenda. A, authorization to hire Leonard Mendola as building subcode official for the Township of Fairfield effective May 3rd, 2025. B, approving the West Essex First Aid Squad certified LoSAP list for the year 2024. C, authorizing annual contribution to the West Essex First Aid Squad for the year 2025. D, authorization to increase the bid threshold pertinent to LFN 2025-08 effective July 1st, 2025. E, authorization to renew a yearly maintenance service contract with Civic Plus regarding the Township Library website, the Township and Library website in the amount of $7,298.28. F, authorization of a title change for Maria Agostini as Assistant Busy Hands Instructor or Head Busy Hands Instructor effective July 25th, 2025. Is that supposed to be Assistant Busy Hand?
Two.
Okay,
Yes, I'm sorry.
that's all right. G, authorization to hire Mary Jo Fody as permanent part-time Assistant Busy Hands Instructor effective July 25th, 2025. H, authorization to enter into a professional service contract between the Township of Fairfield and VFS Environmental in the amount not to exceed $1,885. I, authorization to amend and execute a shared service agreement between the Township of Fairfield and the Borough of West Caldwell Sewer Utility. J, authorization to solicit bids for the reevaluation of real property for the Township of Fairfield.
Mayor,
Yes.
on I, it's the Borough of Caldwell, not West.
Borough of Caldwell, did I say West Caldwell?
Yeah.
Okay, Borough of Caldwell.
Thank you.
I don't know, I threw that right in there. Building Department Resolution K, authorization to refund a solar permit fee to Block 4203, Lot 2, in the amount of $290 for Block 4203, Lot 2. Engineering Department Resolution L, authorization to submit a grant application and execute a contract with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the resurfacing project LA 2026 MA. M, resolution awarding a bid and authorizing a contract with Frank Macchioni Construction for the Township of Fairfield's 2025 road resurfacing program project in the amount of $337,422.27. N, authorization to return a water service application fee in the amount of $2,125 relating to 34 Mill Street. Okay, Finance Department Resolution O, authorization to renew a service contract with the execution of disclosure dissemination agent agreement with Digital Assurance Certification in the amount of $2,000. P, authorization to execute a service agreement between Empower Annuity Insurance Company of America and the Township of Fairfield. Fire Department Resolution Q, authorization to amend Resolution 2025-2020 relating to the mileage reimbursement for Nicholas Burrows. R, authorization for red line gear cleaning to clean and inspect fire equipment in the amount of $4,050. S, authorization to hire seasonal personnel to service fire hydrants in the township. Fire Prevention Resolution T, authorization to renew software with Pro Phoenix Corporation in the amount of $2,500. U, authorization to purchase various items from Positive Promotions in the amount of $2,870.60. Police Department Resolution V, authorization to renew the Police Department's license plate reader subscription from Motorola Solutions from 5/1/2025 through 4/30/2026 in the amount of $7,098. W, authorizing evaluation service from the Institute for Forensic Psychology for the Police Department in the amount of $2,500. Item X, authorization to purchase equipment from GTBM to retrofit a Ford Explorer for the OEM coordinator in the amount of $10,094.30. Y, authorization to purchase 2 HP LaserJet multifunction printers from CDWG in the amount of $2,181.22. Item Z, authorization for Essex County Police Academy to provide recruit training for 4 new police officers in the amount of $3,800. Item AA, authorization to purchase various equipment from National Highway Products in the amount of $2,065. Public Works Resolution BB, authorization for A&C Plumbing and Heating to perform work at 220 Hollywood Ave in the amount of $2,489.70. Double C, authorization to purchase batteries from Roberts and Sons for township vehicles in the amount of $1,563.48. Double D, authorization to purchase materials from W.E. Timmerman in the amount of $3,935.50 for repairs to the leaf machine. Double E, authorization to purchase equipment from Barnwell House of Tires in the amount of $3,029.04. Double F, authorization to purchase asphalt from Weldon Quarry in the amount of $5,232.05. Double G, authorization for All American Sewer Service to perform work at 117 Big Piece Road relating to the cleaning out of stormwater drainage line in the amount of $2,400. Double H, authorization to purchase materials from Cintas for the Department of Public Works in the amount of $3,144.12. Double I, authorization to purchase fencing from GM Fence in the amount of $1,029.11. Double J, authorization for Don Dowling Plumbing, Heating and Cooling to perform work at the municipal building in the amount of $2,650. Recreation Department Resolution Double K, authorization for Imperial Lawn to perform their spring and summer service in the amount of $9,240. Double L, authorization to rent equipment from New Jersey Fund Services in the amount of $2,505 relating to the summer camp. Double M, authorization for Green Acres Lawn Sprinklers to provide service and repairs to the recreation complex in the amount of $1,950. Double N, authorization for U.S. Sports Institute to provide services relating to tennis classes for the Recreation Department in the amount of $4,060. Tax Collector Resolutions Double O through Double V, as stated on the agenda. Municipal Clerk Resolution Double V, that wouldn't be Double V, would it? Double W, authorization to renew a service contract with Verex Global Management relating to recording software for various departments in the amount of $12,600. Double X, authorization to renew liquor license from PenCon for licensing year 7/1/2025 through 6/30/2026. Double Y, approval of raffle license 2025-11 and 2025-12 for New Jersey First Aid Council to hold a Tricky Tray and 50/50 on-premise raffle on October 18th, 2025. And let's see. Double Z, approval of raffle license 2025-13 for St. Thomas More Church to hold a 50/50 off-premise raffle on December 13th, 2025. Do I have a motion to approve as stated?
So moved.
Second.
Councilman McGlynn, Council President Campisi.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Council President Campisi.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay, approval of the bills list. Joe?
Mr. McCluskey, our Chief Financial Officer, has certified that the funds are available. I'd like to make a motion to pay the bills in the amount of $10,507,916.70.
Second.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Council President Campisi.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye. Okay, does anyone have any written communications tonight? Unfinished business? New business? Okay, we come to the public comment session. Anyone wishing to be heard, please come forward. State your name and address for the record.
So my name is David Little. I think most of you people know me already. I operate a business at 70 Clinton Road. I believe, the sole licensed manufacturer of cannabis in the town of Fairfield. I believe that's true. Is that true? I think so. I come every July. I thank the council for allowing me to have a license, and I'd like to give Denise a couple checks. Makes her very happy.
Thank you.
Just to recap, I'm sincere when I say thank you because I've been in Fairfield since 1998, not doing cannabis, obviously. As Chief Manna knows, we haven't ever had any complaints, any notices, no problems, no issues. I know that was a concern, and rightly so, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when you gave me the resolution of support. So I'll probably pay Fairfield tens of thousands of dollars for our first year activity, which is okay. I was hoping to pay them more, but business being business. We still have no cost associated with our business, so it's a win-win situation. The only minor issue I have, and I've discussed this at length with John and Jim, is we are audited every quarter. We're the only business in the state of New Jersey in cannabis that gets audited every quarter. I passed 3, and now we're waiting for our 4th audit. Again, I am a CPA, so I hope I can get that right. 50 transactions a quarter seems a little exorbitant to be audited. I'm hoping that Jim will agree once we get through our first year, we can go to an annual basis. That's one of my requests. I know we've talked about this a few times. Do you agree with me, John? For the most part. It's not that big a deal. It's not like we're leaving town. We actually renewed our lease again. So again, I'm in Fairfield for another couple of years. I know that in reality, Fairfield has about 774 hotel rooms among your 6 hotels. I come from the hotel industry. So basically, that translates at an 85% occupancy and $125 a day, approximately $78,000 of revenue from those hotels right here in Fairfield. And Fairfield has a 3% occupancy tax, is that correct? As far as I know it is. Is that true?
I don't know, but this is the comment section. We can't, unless we are absolutely sure, we're not going to go back and forth because
Well, I'm
we don't-
commenting on a comparison. Assuming we do have 3%, Fairfield makes about $200,000 every quarter from them, and I don't believe they're audited, but I'm audited for 10,000. So that's just my point. That's just a comparison. Coincidentally, I used to work in the hotel business in Fairfield. Those have been around long enough. They may remember Prime Motorin. That was over on Route 46. I was one of their controllers. That was a long time ago. The only other question I would request is under the ordinance, John is allowed to review my books. We spent a lot of money on auditing, especially in comparison to what our fees are. Is there a possibility we can allow John to review our books instead of an outside auditing firm charging us thousands of dollars?
The ordinance allows for an outside auditor, and John doesn't have the time to do it, so we were going to use the outside auditor.
I know it allows for it, also allows for John. I'm just trying to find a comparison.
Correct, but we're just using the outside auditor.
Okay. There's also a Cannabis Advisory Committee. Does that meet often? Am I allowed to attend that?
No, it's a advisory committee for new applications.
Oh, okay. I thought it was for cannabis businesses. That's all I have to say, although I did see the new ordinances. That's not why I was here. That's just a coincidence on smoke shops and this and that. There are multiple violations of that already in Fairfield going on. It's not my place to police it. I am theoretically a cannabis expert. But if you want more information on how, I know other towns that are handling it. I know the state did a bill not that long ago, S4509, trying to knock out hemp. It's very involved what's going on at the state and federal level with hemp, Delta 9, et cetera, et cetera. I think that's a good thing you wrote. I would like to see things, at least from the smoke shop business, be cleared up in Fairfield. There are some violations. I know we've talked before. If you really want to have a legal business there, you know my thoughts. I know that my better clients in Rockaway have paid Rockaway $350,000. That's a nice amount of money just based on their overage. A lot more than I make, because retailers make a lot more. So those are my comments. Thank you again for your
Okay,
support.
thank you, Mr. Little.
Thank you.
Mayor, I handed you guys earlier today packets that I apologize I couldn't get to you earlier last week. It relates to an ordinance that's currently enacted in East Hanover, which I had some opportunity to speak with the chief of East Hanover regarding similar policing issues that we have. And the entitlement of the ordinance is excessive utilization of municipal services. And ultimately, there are about 3 to 5 locations in Fairfield that receive an exorbitant amount of police responses. And this ordinance is designed over a 60-day period to categorize those ordinances and those violations. And when you reach a certain threshold that you would set, there would be fines imposed to try to have them straighten out their own positions prior to police responses. I think it's a good tool to look for us to have in our toolbox, and I hope you might consider enacting that ordinance.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely, we're going to look at it. Sure, Chief. Anything to give, you guys a little help, we're going to look at it. Anyone else wishing to be heard tonight? Okay, well, seeing no one, we'll close the public comment session. The next meeting will be August 18th. It's a rescheduled meeting from August 25th, 2025. It'll be in these council chambers. We're going to adjourn tonight into executive session. Do you have to read something tonight,
I
Denise?
do. Whereas, whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12B1-9, forbids exclusion of the public from a meeting of the mayor and council in certain circumstances, and whereas the mayor and council of the Township of Fairfield of the opinion that such circumstances exist, now therefore be resolved by the mayor and council of the Township of Fairfield, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the public shall be excluded from discussion of any action on the closed session of the mayor and council of July 28th, 2025. The general nature of the subject matter to be discussed in closed session is
Litigation.
it is anticipated at this time that the above stated subject matter will be made public as soon thereafter as is deemed public and should to do so, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Motion to adjourn to executive?
Second.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Council President Campisi.
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Mayor Galise.
Aye, and we will not be coming back, so, right, correct?
We may.
We may?
We may be coming back.
Oh,
yes.
okay, all right. Okay,
That's correct, we may be coming back.
okay, so we're adjourned into executive. Let's see if Gail needs. I need a motion to,
So
So
moved.
moved.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I need a motion to reconvene into the public session, please.
So moved.
Second.
Councilman Cifelli, Councilman McGlynn.
Councilman Cifelli?
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn?
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia?
Aye.
Council President Campese?
Aye.
Mayor Galise?
Aye. Okay, I need to read a resolution to ratify, confirm, and authorize the execution of a release settlement agreement in the Helmstetter matter, Essex L-2080-24. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Councilman LaForgia?
Second.
Councilman McGlynn?
Councilman LaForgia?
Aye.
Councilman McGlynn?
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli?
Aye.
Council President Campese?
Aye.
Mayor Galise?
Aye.
Motion to adjourn?
Can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
So moved.
Second.
Councilman McGlynn, Councilman Cifelli.
Aye.
Councilman Cifelli?
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia?
Aye.
Council President Campese?
Aye.
Mayor Galise?
Aye. Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned.